Hey guys, George here from Strezov Sampling, and really exciting and thrilling, especially for me because I'm a huge fan of percussion. So as you can see right here, I have Thunder 3 loaded, the new upcoming library that features 15 percussion players, sampled in the Sofia Session Orchestra Hall, where we recorded the AMS series, Storm Choir, and Rodope. And again, with Thunder 3, we have the same unique concept behind the previous Thunder versions, but this time it's kind of improved and more, we've advanced all the features that we have inside. So let me just show you. We have a slightly different design with a bunch of new buttons like sub bass, overdub, overdub, overdub times 2. The grinder you already know if you've been using Thunder 2, and the parallel compression as well. Now you have the offset, and you don't have the option to choose the actual zones that you can play at. This is something that we decided to remove, because most of the instruments have different sections. Let me just show you, for instance, Elder Titan. If I click on this, you can see that it has 3 different zones with 3 different covers. So each zone has a specific sound, but I'm going to get to this in a bit. Now, you have the playable range right here. Everything is round robin times 13, so basically this kind of just plays over samples. Now this note right here is controllable via mod wheel, and it controls a row. Now let me show you the parallel compression. Going through multiple dynamics, you can also have this looped. Now this is the first patch called Kali, like the Indian goddess. And it has 5 tambourines, 3 djembes, 3 tupans, and 4 darbukas. Now the next one is Mumbai Chase, and this is 15 large plastic bottles, as you can see at the bottom right corner, and it sounds really nice. It has sticks, hands, and brushes. Now let me show you a bit of the parallel compression along with the distortion. Different mics. So now my personal favorite is the sub bass overdub, which basically each of those buttons overlays a unique sample that's being processed either by a different mic or just run through distortion or analog parallel compression. So none of those effects are actually software based. So let's listen to this with and without the sub bass overdub. Sounds pretty awesome in my humble opinion, but again, this is something that we've made lots of trial and errors, and we've experimented with lots of things since Thunder 1 and Thunder 2, and this is why we decided to lose some features and add some new. So next one is the cartel. Again, I'll show you a bit of the grinder right here. So this, for instance, the cartel and Cali have only one zone because those are mostly ethnic instruments that are played with hands mostly. So we have the cajons and stuff. So we play on those with hands. So the cartel is 3 cajons, 5 djembes, 3 tupans, and 4 darbukas. Now let's try a bit of the grinding right here. And now let's also try the sub bass. As you can see, it gets too loud. So basically the idea behind Thunder is that you have a bunch of pre-recorded samples that are kind of unique because there are different instrument combinations and everything is ensemble based, and you have the controls to make all of those samples even more unique by adding distortion or parallel compression or sub-bass overdub or turning down any of the original signal chain microphones. So you can manipulate and create further sounds and patches for you. For instance, the cartel right here sounds it sounds pretty nice when it's dry, but this is like totally different sample library. Too much going into the red, sorry about that. Now another cool feature is again the offset. We're lots of people ask us about our sampling ideas, and one of the solid ideas that has been within our sample libraries since day one is that we tend to not edit the samples that much. So you won't see that much of a processing and error and noise reduction and removing lots of mistakes. So we tend to keep the absolutely natural attacks. But in case you want to play faster passages, you can use the offset right here. Now the next one is Urban Warriors, which is basically basins and buckets all played together. And they are played with mallets. And sticks. Now, again, you can manipulate the sound, add the overdubs. Now, the second one, the second patch that is one of my favorites is called Armada, and these are 15 snare drums played in ensemble. So just listen to it. I'll add some parallel compression. Now let's try something. And again, the most thunderous patch, this is the Elder Titan, which is 7 timpani, detuned timpani, 3 concert bass drums, and 5 floor toms, all sampled together with brushes, sticks, and mallets. Now let's listen to this a bit louder, just the original mics. These are the close ones. Now the Deca. And finally the whole. And all together. Now let's just add a bit of sub bass. Sounds pretty awesome. Have a lots of release tail that you can use, or you can just hold it up and wait for it to fade out. So basically this is Thunder 3. I do hope that this was interesting for you, and stay tuned for some news, some more news and demo tracks, and hopefully Thunder 3 will be out in the next couple of days. Fingers crossed. Okay, thanks once again for watching, and cheers.